That slaying edge, especially in the respawns, definitely be something we're going to keep our eyes on, but we are going to kick it off with FaZe Clan off the rip, pushing out from courtyard side to get set up for pit center.
Yeah, we saw a good amount of Gibraltar today. Some of these teams just trying to switch up the vetoes, maybe down the stretch. But we know both these teams very comfortable on this map is just trades back and forth. Replays able to stay alive, find a couple of kills, and now FaZe, though, will get on that hard point, but you already have Faceno. The guy's been so key. When you talk about really Echo Fox's turnaround, this has been a main proponent of it. Ever since he switched to that main AR, he started off 3-0.
He basically cleared the entire squad, then tried to do what he can across bridge, push the rock, maybe start to affect those spawns to get set up in the backside of the next hard point, but he will get eliminated. Now you got streaks building in, what, 3 kills in a row for replays, 2 for attach. Priest just dropped with 2 in a row as well. FaZe Clan maybe starting to heat up a little bit here, but they need to get set up for the next hard point. Zuma soaring around mid-map, almost snaps onto a third. Priesta tucked away in a bush, finds an easy kill, and they've still got spawns.
Yeah, Attach locking it down. Nice nade on the temple, weaken him up. We'll see how Echo Fox will try to do this. You have Zuma, though, in a very good spot. Spot Saints. Thought he was going to get caught out. Actually, repeats, finds Faceno. But 3 go down, and they're just pushing on through. FaZe, though, lucky for them, they get 1 more spawn.
But, I mean, Echo Fox have kind of done the damage in a way. Like, you get through that first wave, and it allows you to probably pressure the hard point. As soon as I say that, though, everybody drops outside of Saints.
And Attach can't climb the ladder. Oh, well, there you go. There's a nade from replay. So you finally get up there. There we go. Yeah. Couple of kills going their way with 24 seconds left. Those orange arrows probably going to play middle of the map, start to rotate towards that Castle Road. You can see Attach is going to try and go through cave. Nice one by Zuma. We'll see where Temp spawns. Temp's going to spawn out. Yeah.
I don't know what Saints POV was, but I kept waiting for Zuma to get shot from behind. Now Saints pushes him.
My
It gets destroyed. Absolutely obliterated. He was putting shots at his back earlier when he won the first gunfight on Tip as well. How the hell does that happen?
And you see what happens. I mean, the other guys on the other side of the map during cave, they find a kill as well. And Zuma on a 5 spree. He's trying to stay alive. Now he goes down finally. But the damage has been done. The glide bomb is going to come on in. You have the spawns flip. This is such good time. We talk about it on Gibraltar. Being able to find these 2 hills back to back can give yourself such a good lead.
That just can't happen. Zuma had no business winning the gunfight against Temp. Absolutely zero business winning it against Saints. It's a great individual moment, but for me, that's more to Echo Fox dropping the ball. You got to win those gunfights.
You saw, I believe it was Attach who was working on streaks as well. So a couple of glide bombs early on for FaZe. A 70-point lead or so as Priesta finds a kill. Can he find the second? Not able to do so, but there is Zuma to get that scrap time. You already have Attach top cave. I love this play. We were on board with him earlier, but he started rotating about 22 seconds. He's trying to make sure nobody from Echo Fox can get low cave to sort of cut them off as they try to get out, and I just love that play. It's a heads-up play.
He's a smart player, right? And now that he's in this flex position with an AR in hand, it was a little bit odd to almost see at first, but he's been so good. Raining streaks in now while he continues to dominate here from the top window. Unfortunately, he's got multiple Echo Fox players pushing out. They've got a smoke in front as they're trying to get through, and that's a big pick onto Attach.
Zuma hits Faceno in the head. Gets that kill. Replays, he's able to find 2 as well, and you can just tell FaZe are playing at a different level right now. They know how important these matches are. As we talked about, their destiny for Stage 2 playoffs is in their hands.
The last series where they won 3-0 against DG, they looked good again.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there's been moments where FaZe have looked good, but it just feels like it's been a while, right? Like, it's almost been like tough to root for this FaZe team because they've looked so flat considering the fact there are Stage 1 champions and the fact that you know what they're capable of. Finally, you're seeing some of that, and well, it's registering the scoreline. Buddy, we're through our entire first set of rotations, and Echo Fox with 14 points.
On Gibraltar. And well, there's 3 dead. And I was going to say, you also got to point out the scoreboard. Everybody positive for FaZe. This is when they're at their best. When the slaying is going their way, they are so darn good, and we're seeing a reason why. You have another kill going down. I mean, it's just all red. I mean, that's 7 in a row. Finally, a couple of kills come in from Faceno and Temp.
But don't forget, this Echo Fox team we've been very critical of recently because they have started series very slow. They've gone in a couple of 0-2 holes and had to pull off reverse sweeps. But the other side of that is they're capable of it. They're absolutely capable of going down in a game, going down in 2 games, and bringing back the series. This game's just not close. That is one of the most absurd score lines I've ever seen on a map like Gibraltar. Because you're almost like, you're almost gifted at least one like full type hold, right, at Castle Road or Courtyard, typically. But the fact that they broke through Azuma on that first push, that's why you have this scoreline. It's unreal.
They don't have spawns for Turret. I mean, Attach gets over there and wins the rotation early on. That was the key play at Turret. Finally, they get up to 26 points, but guess who has spawns for Fort Courtyard? It's FaZe. And 3 go down for Echo Fox. Replay's trying to get pushed out. He's going to cut off those spawners, able to find one. Weakens the second, spots a third as well. Just doing a ton of work. Slows down that push. They have to waste nades and utility on him instead of the hill. And there we go. That scoreboard, it just keeps growing and growing. Already up to 170 points. FaZe is rolling right now.
Yes, they are. They absolutely are. They let one player slip through the cracks.
And look, you already have Priest is starting to work across the map. He's just being annoying. He's being a nuisance. Finally, Echo Fox. Well, there's still 20 seconds left. They may win a rotation. They should.
They should. There's no streaks left, right, for FaZe? I don't think so. No. Okay. All right. So they won't have anything to break. And I don't think you're going to have another moment where Zuma waltzes up mid-map, guns one off the block, and then somehow 180s on Saints. I don't think we're going to see that again, but maybe it'll be attached from Bridge just picking them apart.
He finds 2 kills. What does that allow his teammates to do? Allows him to get pushed up, allows him to make it push. There's that smoke goes down. FaZe, he's going to take it out by Zuma. Just absolutely fried. Can he find a second? Trying to push on through. Not able to do so, but here come the rest of FaZe. Just trying to contest, trying to be annoying. And, well, the kills go their way. Replays finds 2 as well.
Oh, my God.
Attaches at 21-9. And look at where they're spawning as well. We talked about in our last series. That's not where you want to be.
This has got to be...
FaZe's still alive.
One of the, okay, I know it's not over yet. Echo Fox might make a little bit of a run this game, make it closer, but this is one of the bigger blowouts between 2 relatively even squads, I guess you could say.
You and I were talking about sort of the mix-up of these teams. It's sort of FaZe and Replays, right? 2 similar ARs. Yeah, they put up numbers at times, but they're really known for sort of their leadership, what they bring to the table, their communication.
They're the
and then you have 6 Slayers, just playing out 6 talented players. And it's sort of like if another team is outslaying them by this bad, this is going to be the result of it.
Well, when teams like this match up, it comes down to who's playing better on a given day, who's hotter, who's just feeling their shot. And right now, it is absolutely FaZe as you see them taking gunfight after gunfight. What are they up? 21, 13. I mean, it's about around 30. Outslaying around 30 kills. And we mentioned before this game that would be one of the biggest keys to victory, and it's so lopsided. Well, it might not even be as lopsided as the score, though, is right now. It's 235 to 54.
And I know you talked about sort of what Echo Fox has been able to do when they go down 0-2, but the problem is you can't rely on that.
No,
right?
absolutely not.
You know, the best teams in the world are going to put you away, and I believe we have Arden.
Let's get Echo Fox out of here. Get him out of map 1. Let's start to focus on map 2.
I'm sure they started to focus on map 2.
But yeah, 5 minutes ago.
They had 14 points.
FaZe, just a spectacular performance there. They made some breaks on hard points that are usually some of the hardest in the game to actually break through when you're talking about something like Castle Road. They made the breaks look so effortless, so easy. Well, those 2 kills from Zuma maybe didn't look easy. That was kind of sick stuff from him.
Yeah, just a couple individual plays. Attach had another great game. Attach has been a superstar for this FaZe clan. I mean, even looking at Anaheim and just the distinctions and stats that he had over his teammates, he's been playing so well ever since they had that flex roll. And there's your man Tem.
Love him. I love him. Oh no, it's the first time I've seen him silent. Because what the hell do you talk about after a scoreline like that? Like, guys, we got beaten every single aspect of the game possible that time. Great job.
On the map too. That's what I'd be saying. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just get the hell out of Gibraltar.
I think I heard Bryce just say regain at the start of his sentence. Wow. But yeah, I mean, like you said, Echo Fox, not new to them. They've been down early on in series. They're on a 5-match win streak for a reason, but FaZe trying to just take...
It might even be more than that. I don't remember the series before the 5th. I mean, we're going back like a month for that. I don't remember, but who knows?
They've won 5 in a row during this half of the stage.
Well, we did ask you guys on Twitter who you think is the most improved player at Division A. And I think you've got a couple guys up there that you can make a conversation for. But first up will be Enable. Enable for TK. He has drastically improved in S&D and has proved a lot of people wrong about him replacing methods. Great improvement for him and his team. Well, I mean, I think with him improving and playing better and just maybe getting more comfortable with this squad, like TK has looked very good as of late, at least the past couple weeks, and that's the no-brainer for me, Vicento.
Yeah, Vicento been an absolute beast. We were just talking about Echo Fox's success, and it's really just due to the role switches. Even if you look at TK, Enable, he got switched to that secondary sub. Vicento, he got switched to that main AR. Just, I mean, they've been beasting.
They have. They really, really have. And now they're just fighting to try and both be into the top 4. But we've got one more player for you guys. It's going to be Decimate. And I actually feel for him a little bit. We'll read the tweet first, but Decimate, he's come up clutch when you need him, and he's been a beast of a player. I talked to him on Hot Mic, and I gassed him a little bit. Like, you've been a fantastic player to watch. It's been awesome to hear from, I've been doing this a long time, and a lot of times you hear about up-and-coming players, maybe having big egos before they should, not be great at communicating. It's not anything that I've heard about him. I've heard he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's been playing great, but he said on the show, he's like, it's been cool. Like, I know I'm getting better individually and stuff, but like our results aren't there. And like, what does it mean when the results aren't there? When you get top 16 out of Anaheim.
I guess when you look at it individually, it's been a great year for him because it's his first year and he's already in the pro league. He's been in a pro league for 2 stages. A lot of people haven't. I mean, I could name you a number of players that have been.
And then Epsilon, of all people, putting the dagger in your back.
Okay, team results, not there. Yeah. But I think individually it's been a great.
No, he's got a very bright future. Yep. Decimate's an incredible player, great kid, seems like a class act, and I think he has a long ways to go. But it's just got to be frustrating with how that's going. But on the other side of things, we're talking about Priest a little bit. And I believe he actually talked to Jess before this match. Let's see what he had to say.
Thanks, Maven. That's right. Yeah, so I did talk to Priesta, and his main concern with this series was the hard point. He said that they've been working a lot on the hard point lately, and I kind of think that has really paid off for them so far. He sounded like he wasn't too confident on it previously, but like I said, he's been doing a lot of work on it. And the other thing he did add also was that Epsilon's victory over Envy just now was huge for them with regards to the standings. Now, I'm really curious to see how the rest of the series will go, because Echo Fox, on the other hand, when I spoke to them, Temp was ready to go. He says that they're coming for blood, and he says that they are ready to prove a point. So let's see how it goes. Joe, back over to you.
They're coming for blood. I don't know if they have any blood left after that map 1.
They're still smiling.
It was a slaughter.
They're used to this, man.
It's true. But no, I like what Priest said. It kind of reflects what I said before the start of the series. Like, it felt like FaZe were winning today before they played. Like, everything was just sort of going their way and helping them on this road to maybe from what? They start out, it wasn't like 0-3 they start the division. Like, they were really,
and they
really
went to 3-4.
They've sat at like 7th position, and now they have to make this crazy run, which is sort of like, I don't know, maybe E United in stage 1 had to do something kind of similar. And doesn't it always feel like there's one of those teams, though? You just get this feeling like they're going to make a run, and they're doing it.
Yeah, it seems like they're doing it.
Yeah,
but
that map still got to win a couple more here.
That map 1 score wasn't a lie. It was 250-54 on Gibraltar hardpoint, but St. Marie Dumont is loading on up. And remember, you and I watched FaZe on St. Marie Dumont sort of making adjustments when they were going into that B bomb site against Evil Geniuses. They had that comeback, so we'll see what FaZe can bring it now. As well, they're going to start on attack.
It's FaZe, they just need to bear him like they did in that game 1. They have got to close this series out as quickly as they can. You just do not want to
just tilt out Echo Fox. It's a team that can tilt.
You just don't want to go the distance against this Echo Fox team, because they consistently seem to muster up some magic in these game 5s and these reverse sweeps. Temp even tweeted the other day, he's like, I think I've got more than any player in Call of Duty World War II. Now for this, you talked about what FaZe has been able to do. We saw Echo Fox here as well, but yeah, when Priest is able to get into sight, he was doing some damage.
Yeah, Priest is there for free. And Echo Fox, they're not going to nade the bomb set or anything. Now nades might go out. They're starting to line them on up, but I don't know if anything's going to connect. That looked a little bit off, so now 4 versus 4 retake situation attached. In Zuma, they find kills with those STGs. Temp now has to find something with that sniper rifle, but FaZe, oh, never mind. He's able to find one on his Zuma. Let's say you're not going to peek him when you hear the shot. He's able to find a second as well, so now it's a 2 versus 2. Ooh. But there's the flank from replays as he goes all the way around, but 20 seconds left, 1 versus 1.
Priest has got the position. He's tagged up Saints as well. Saints has got to go. No time to dance. Has to take the gunfight and not able to take it, but wow, did Temp make things interesting.
Well, I'm like, you hear the sniper shot, you're done peeking, just prone. There's no reason, especially as scope down, right? So he's got that strafe speed with the sniper rifle. It makes things easier.
It's funny because a lot of times, in past titles, in this title, you talk about sniping's kind of a two-edged sword, because early on, if you get a pick, it's great. But a lot of times in late rounds, it can hurt you. But on that particular bomb site in those positions, it's actually kind of nice to have. Like, you have a lot of head glitches, you're going up, a lot of cover, and when you hit your shots like that, you make a round interesting.
Yeah, I think if they just line their nades up a little bit differently and find a kill. I mean, we talk about it time and time again on St. Marie Dumont, especially around this B bomb site, how good your teammates have to be. As Saints, wow, Priesta was weak. Saints wasn't. Faceno finds a kill, and Saints just jumps on through and absolutely destroys Priesta.
Yeah, and the fact, like you said, that grenade hits him, so he's a little bit weak. He probably only needs to get like a bullet or two into his head there, and they're able to take it. But, God, you usually take Priesta in that spot, but Saints just peels him.
I don't even, like, what do you do if you're Priesta? You're just like, well, I died.
Cool, next round. You guys, good luck. What happened to you? I don't know. We don't need to talk about
Go back. That's what you're like, wait till we watch the VOD.
Just smoked. 3 kills in a row for Facento and a round on the board for Echo Fox, as they'll now be tied up at 1 apiece. Last time it was an aggressive push from FaZe directly into this site.
There's the adjustment, though, out of Echo Fox. They're sending in 2, and the nades hit as well. Attach trying to find a kill. Facento was weak, and he's able to get that wall bang off, so good trade from Attach.
Yeah, that was 4 kills in a row for Facento, so that's a big one.
Yep. Now it's on temp. Watch.
They're lining up! Oh, I thought he had a collat there. I thought he had a collat there.
I thought he did as well.
I don't know how he didn't. It looked almost perfect. Wow. All right. Well, he gets 1. He gets traded. So 2 versus 2 here.
I don't know if FaZe knows Saints is out.
I love that, though, like the tension, like the X-ray, you see them, they're lining up, they hit the edge. Great angle of it there. Sneaky, sneaky.
What did he just hear? So he heard Attach.
That sound from Attach almost baited Aqua into getting beamed out of the window.
You can see what Replay's just trying to do, and Aqua's just chasing it, and he jumps out the window. This is a little bit dangerous. Here comes a double peek from FaZe, but he's able to clean it up with a pistol now. 1 versus 2 for Attach with 20 seconds left. He's trying to find Aqua. Might just be too late, and Aqua's just buying time behind that pillar.
Oh, he needed 1 more bullet.
Oh!
Pulls out the pistol.
He doesn't have time.
Yeah, no time. If he could run through walls, he could probably get there. Unfortunately, he's not Nightcrawler.
True. I'm just surprised Aqua jumped out, though. He chased the replays hard. I mean, that was a gamble. That was a 50-50 shot right there. But he does get that first kill, and that's all they needed to do. So now Echo Fox back on attack. And it's looking like the first offense to go towards A. You have Aqua working up middle map with that mountain. Smokes go down as well. FaZe is already adjusted. They've gotten Priesta to that bomb site, and they just let him be.
Yeah, get out of there. He had the car exploding. He has snipe going over his shoulder. Replays lives to continue in this round. Echo Fox gets first blooded again. Even so far, though, 2 for FaZe Clan, 2 for Echo Fox. No one getting a big edge there yet.
They did weaken up Priesta with those nades, so good job from Echo Fox to hang on to those.
Poor Priesta.
Yeah,
He's trying to hold this tower, but they're doing a good job picking him off it.
Oh, Temp started sprinting right there. I think he got hurt. Yeah, Attach hurt him. I think he would have had to jump onto Attach, but he doesn't. He sprint at that corner. That's the problem without having inconspicuous on. You know, he takes scoped, doesn't have mountain on. Now a 3 versus 2, and Zuma finds Facento. Zuma's ready now. Pre-fires the corner. Great job by Zuma. Great round out of him to find 3.
We'll tie things back up at 2 apiece. 3 kills in a row for Attach, 3 kills in a row for Zuma. Yeah, I mean, that round could go very differently if Temp doesn't get hurt and can somehow get there to support that site.
Because it looks like FaZe was going to start going around on the flank.
Yeah, if anything, he might have just had a free snipe to the back of Attach there. Looks like a little bit of a change, not straight into the B site this time. They're going to let replays maybe try to take a one-on-one towards that A site.
Yeah, Zuma was trying to work middle, but Aqua takes him down, so that's another first blood for Echo Fox. Pretty split right now. Tatch just trying to find something to open up this map for his team. He's going to jump on out. Replay still has a nade. Looks like they're going to try and get Temp weak and then maybe challenge off him. So double nades go out. They're able to hit Temp. Now they got to go. They have to challenge him while he's weak. But Temp still had a nade to back him up.
That's great. That nade may have saved his life. Just back them up for a moment. Attach in a tough fight there with pistol in hand. He's going to fall. Announced 2v4 for FaZe Clan.
You said 2-on-4. It's okay.
Yeah, that works. Nice round there. I mean, basically they did a good job controlling that man advantage. They got the early first blood. All the pressure on FaZe to try and make a play towards one of these objectives, and FaZe, Echo Fox kind of locked him in.
Yeah, I mean, we saw in the previous defensive round for FaZe that Zuma got first blood on the Aqua working middle. So it seems like these two, Aqua versus Zuma, you know, they're trying to play sneaky around that restaurant, you know, with Mountain on and a submachine gun, but both are locking each other down. So I'll have to keep watching on that matchup if it keeps happening. But Echo Fox with a 1-round lead, and it looks like they're going back towards B. Zuma and Priest are going to try and get in. Here come the nades, but look how far Zuma is already. I don't know if they're going to expect this. Yeah, Zuma's on the bomb, but he finds 2 easy kills.
Fantastic play there by Zuma. Just takes the close angle there to the bomb and lines them up. They're at least able to trade that out, but he got spotted. Yeah, I think he saw him just for a moment there. But
he didn't hit the bomb. Now he's had to go back for it.
There you go, able to get the bomb. Well, as Attach rotates over, they don't have a whole lot of vision of mid-map or A right now.
Yeah, looks like they'll play the 3 versus 2 retake at A, but it looks like Echo Fox is going to try and work middle of the map. There's 2 players here. This could be bad in Temp and Aqua. They find 2.
Unbelievable stuff. Priest is like, guys, what happened? Everybody drops from a 3v2 to a 1v2 for Priesta.
Priesta can watch this cross, though. He can find an easy kill. There we go. He finds Temp. Temp challenges, and he wins it.
I don't know about that challenge, but he wins the gunfight. It doesn't matter, right?
I was thinking the same thing. That first bullet hits.
It doesn't matter if you win it. So was it 4-2 now for Echo Fox?
Yeah. Just seemed like FaZe is a little confused in that 3 versus 2 setup. Like you saw Attach sort of going back and forth with the pillar to sort of make sure him and replays aren't watching the same things, and Echo Fox found the timing. So we talked about Attach and Zuma having 3 in a row. This time it's Temp and Aqua. FaZe headed towards that A site. Smokes go down. Saints, though, gains a lot of information, and Temp's going to peek this with the sniper rifle, but Zuma's able to find it. It's a great first blood, but Saints predicts the push-up for him.
Here, real quick, while this round's going down, just so you know, I just got this update from League Ops. Echo Fox qualified for playoffs with that Envy loss. Took a while to do the math, but in a 3-way tie with FaZe and EG, Echo Fox should have the better map count. It came to 8-6 with a 3-way tie.
Okay.
So Echo's playing for seed at this point. They did qualify. So now it's really just it's a matter of what EG and FaZe really is what comes down to them. Who gets that final spot?
And, well, we were just in a very similar situation. It was a 3 versus 2 this time for Echo Fox, but Attach finds 2 kills. He sneaks on through. Now Facendo's left in a 1 versus 2, and there we go. A couple of man advantage rounds thrown away. Score now 4-3 in favor of Echo Fox. So Echo Fox, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I usually don't bring that stuff up until I get like clear wording from League Ops, just so I don't say anyone qualified. But Echo Fox in a good spot, and again, just playing for seed. Nobody wants to end up in that 4th spot to play Rise Nation. Not that, you know, any of these matchups are easy when you talk about an 8-team playoff and
Well,
the
you don't even
best
know
teams
if
in
Rise
the
is
world.
going to finish #1. You're not sure yet.
I mean, I'd be pretty shocked if they didn't. But
I agree with you.
yeah,
but that's next week.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Look at this, Echo Fox. They find an opening middle of the map. They hit 2 players in the red. But replays, he's just going to get behind this table, but he was hurt. Here comes the bait and switch. There's Aqua, jumps across and actually wins that first gunfight as well. So Aqua and Saints, they find that timing middle of the map. Now what do they do here?
So we got Priest low. Zuma helping on top. Oh my God. Attach just got spotted. Did he see him though? Well, doesn't matter. He just saw the end of the scope now. As he gets dropped 4v2 to Echo Fox. Zuma and Priesta have got to make a play inside of red here. Bombs getting planted over towards A. They've got no personnel there yet. Zuma's starting to inch his way forward.
Remember how you always talk about Aqua being that annoying player in Search and Destroy? Yeah, you're seeing it right there. So he finds 2 kills in that restaurant, uses Mountain, sneaks around the map, makes it so tough. I mean, yeah, FaZe took a bit of a risk. They sent no one restaurant off the start. They were 3 stacking that site, and Echo Fox found that opening.
Echo Fox now 1 round away from basically shaking off that Game 1 massacre and bouncing right back in to tie up this series at 1 apiece. FaZe trying not to go down without a fight. They're going back to this push into B. They bait out their grenades and their own come in as Attach gets the first blood.
Yeah, Attach, he ate a lot of shots right there. I think that player thought he was done. Attach able to stay alive, gives them first blood. Temp though. There's that sniper rifle, and they give him an opportunity, just misses. But look at this, watch Saints. Saints is behind the entire FaZe team.
Oh, boy.
Saints could change this round, but FaZe, they might find the opening towards A. Replay's gonna run, oh, I thought he was gonna run into him.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna set up top grandmas and watch mid-street.
But still, we have to watch that number 7.
Yeah, he definitely has an opportunity to make a play.
It would honestly be better for Replays to just run into him. But there we go, Priest able to find a kill. He's not had the best of games. He's at 2 and 7. Here comes Saints though. Able to find 1. He find a second. Oh, not able to do so. Big gun fight win by Attach.
Yep, he needed to win that one. Otherwise, things could definitely get sketchy here by the A site. Temp peeks with the pistol. Got a couple of kills in this game, or in this round. Got back on the plant. Attach should be able to finish it. Can Temp now hit some crazy shots? He just saw a bit of Attach there for a moment.
Don't. Yeah, just let him watch your cross. Do not peek this. There is no reason to peek this. Temp is tiptoeing his way on up to try to find an angle. Here's the cross, though, from Replays. Now they're both going to peek him. Yeah, Temp's in a world of hurt.
Ooh.
He was close there. Yeah, almost got another one off.
No, but I like that. Like you said, just good discipline, patience from Attach. Like, I know you want to jiggle peek, get information, but Temp's been hitting some shots that
just don't give him
can't
a chance.
afford to do it.
Just don't give him an opportunity to. Just play that clock. You know Replays has your back.
Wasn't the in the 3-0 FaZe got of Reg, wasn't it around 11 victory on this map?
I think it was a 5-3 EG lead as well. Very similar to this one. Zuma once again gets behind this bomb, finds kills. How many can he find? He's able to find 2. Saints the last player alive. And we're going to another round 11, it looks like, unless Saints has some sort of miracle that he can pull off. But yeah, he gets spotted, can't find Attach.
Here we go. Round 11.
I don't know if it's a spawn thing, but Zuma just gets behind the bomb faster than everybody else.
We know he plays fast, but yeah, he is getting there. Just it's like Echo Fox walking into the grinder. He's just pre-aimed there. And they're kind of talking over like, what do we do in that scenario? Like,
yeah, it's looking like FaZe though is going to be on offense. Now remember, when they had attacked against EG in round 11 Tuesday. Last week, Tuesday, yeah, it was Tuesday. But they just went to B, and it's looking like they're going back to it. They're going to try and hit this fast. There's nobody from Echo Fox in there, but it looks like FaZe has actually stopped.
I think they wanted to bait some nades out. They just never came.
There's a stun.
I mean, yeah, if they went right away, they had site control. But now they've allowed the rotation to come in.
There's a stun check on the bomb, so Echo Fox knows they're not there.
Aqua looks like he was very close to getting picked. More nades coming in the back
That's
line.
a double nade. That was 2 nades that go out. So if you're FaZe now, you have sight. They can't kill you off bomb with nades. I don't think they have enough left. But
like
Aqua's going to challenge this.
They're stacking 2 STGs there just in case someone peeks on the backside from Echo
Just
Fox.
one. They actually think they're rotating. They think there's a rotation. Faceno left. Here's the smoke. Here's the FaZe push. Where's the trade? It's there. Attach. Able to win that gunfight. 10 and 5 from him. Now it's Faceno's.
Oh, no.
But he gets gunned by Priest. And now a 3 versus 2.
Oh, Facento, you felt like he had that gunfight. Priesta rips his head off, though, and now you've got a 3-on-2 post plant for FaZe. Can't hit the snipe. It's all on Saints. Free fires the edge, but Zuma gets him. And once again, in a round 11, St. Marie in a 3-5 comeback. FaZe are able to get the victory in round 11. And this run for them continues, man. One more map is all they need in this series, and then they're putting themselves in a good position to come out top 4.
FaZe, they just played that so patiently. They forced that rotation out. Still, though, Aqua and Facento both had chances. And FaZe just able to convert in that round 11.
Yeah, I mean, Facento wins that first gunfight. Who knows how that round goes? But instead, it's Priesta that had a slow game, going big in the final moments. It's CTF up next, guys. Welcome back, Echo Fox FaZe. It's a best of 5 right now, and it's a huge one for FaZe. Echo Fox already qualified for the top 4. They're just kind of playing for seeding right now, but we're seeing maybe a couple bold predictions from trading shots come true. First, it was what Ben said Epsilon's getting a win. I was told him he was crazy. Epsilon found that win over Envy, and then I said FaZe was going to take EG's spot in the top 4, and it's getting there.
Yeah, it's coming down to the prophets that are Benson and Maven.
We get about 80% wrong, 20% right, but
that's all that matters.
Whenever I'm right, that 20% I'll let you know.
That's like Aches. I mean, he says one smart thing out of 100 and then deletes the rest.
Arguments with him are difficult.
Yes.
But FaZe still have to close it out. Now, I saw Temp in the restroom for a moment when I was walking back, and he said,
we got to do it again?
Yeah, he's like, oh, we just got to reverse sweep again. No big deal. So they've been in that spot many times. I still can't get over that game 1. What a blowout.
Yeah, 250 to 54 on Gibraltar. It was, 131 to 14 after the first rotation of Hardpoints. Game 2, a 5-3 comeback once again from FaZe Clan. They just clutch on up when they need to. As well, we go to Arden for CTF, and I feel like when we talk about Arden for CTF a lot, there's kind of a couple of teams that we mentioned a good amount. One's EG, just sort of their play style, and the other one is FaZe. FaZe, just so fun to watch on this map. Really, their breakoffs as well.
And this side of the map, this is probably my favorite part of this particular map, just who gets the edge inside of Ruins. So many mind games that get played, so many big one-on-one fights. Zuma goes solo, unfortunately has 2 players he has to deal with. Priest is just trying to overextend. Aqua's going to spot him in the back line.
Well, I was going to see what happens if Zuma wins that gunfight, right? He just darts through Ruins. Aqua then is left alone middle of the map, and Priest and Zuma go on a pinch. That's an opportunity for FaZe. Like, they win those individual starts, and then they just go. So that's why we always talk about their breakoffs.
Well, FaZe trying to close this out 3-0. They don't want Echo Fox fighting back and extending this series. They want to shut it down here in the CTF. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listen-in with FaZe.
I'm stunning first. I don't know where they are.
I'm gonna go right, guys.
Yo, first. He's in first. He's pushing field. He's pushing field side. Oh, yeah, he's still first. He's hurt on the head. Nice, let's go. Good job, Tommy.
I need you right now.
They're gonna be right. Play nice. I'm playing nice. Let's go. Saints for Senno and Temp. Hold in the middle. Saints for Senno and Temp. I'm going Bell, alright? I'm playing nice right now. Saints for Senno and Temp. I'm going Bell. They stun me ice.
I got one of you.
Okay, yeah, middle. I can help you ice. I'm plat. I'm going plat.
You guys. Kevin Alley.
I'm motor bullet. Am I done? I'm bullet pressing. They might be ice. Yeah, they might be ice. I have plat.
Yeah, shoulder Chris.
You. Got him.
Ice is 2. I'll go. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Alright, Temp and Aqua. Ice got me. One shot. He's holding heady. He went back. In dome. Just hold ice. In dome. Donnie's one shot in dome. Absolute in dome. I backed up. Nice. Go on ice. 2. Saints percento.
I'm throwing
collapse.
Yeah,
I got needed. Saints by the middle. I'm staying alive.
Stay alive.
Play fourth.
Yeah, we're on in the fourth.
I stunned over fourth.
What's fourth?
Yeah, he's fourth. Tommy, yeah. Nice. One on the pro, one's bridge. I'm going bunker.
Yeah, I'm gonna stun over.
I'll
look you.
My bad side, just keep
I need a bridge tree.
Cabin alley got me. He's in cabin.
Okay, yo, one just stun from top plat. One top plat.
On the wall. Cabin wall, one shot. Cabin wall. I hear. Cabin wall. To the right.
One was top plat, guys.
Okay. Cabin wall. Back. I'm gonna pick a bell. You got middle, right? Bell, push it, weak.
Alright, cabin wall.
I'm first hard point. Alright, cabin. I'm looking cabin.
I don't know.
Cabin wall, one shot. Come.
After the wall.
Last one. I'm helping you out. I have cabin. Watch your cabin door.
Calm, cool, collected. You're hearing some championship level communication from FaZe right now. They haven't been able to get a score through, but I really like what I heard.
Yeah, I do as well. I think the big things to sort of point out was replays and Priest constantly just calling out people's names. What are they saying? Those are the first 2 guys off of spawn, so we have to make sure that those guys don't sneak on through. And you heard them constantly making sure, because we've seen sneaks happen from time and time again. And usually you can just say it's due to communication. They're making sure that doesn't happen. And had a good laugh at Zuma. I'm gonna stay alive, and then he just runs at the bridge.
It's like he played his life for about 5 seconds. He just pushes down ice.
Meanwhile, his teammates are like, all right, they're fourth. He's at fourth hard point, probably flanking you, cabin. He's like, all right, I'm going through. But Faceno right there, he got his 2nd kill of the game. He was 0-5, 3 minutes in. We talk about sort of players on this map can have some frustrating games.
You really can. Saints doesn't really connect with any of the hip fire there, so he'll lose a up-close battle with the STG of Attach. And so far, I mean, there obviously hasn't been a ton of action near the objective, but it feels like Echo Fox has not been able to get really any kind of map presence towards bunker.
I don't even know. I think there was one guy who got to bunker once. I think it was Saints. I mean, Saints is having a great game at 10-5, but this is a chance now for FaZe. You can see that Zuma's trying to work towards Ruins. The other two players trying to work towards Ice. And they're going on through. Zuma predicts it correctly. Here comes Priestel. He's able to find one. Replays was the second player there. He gets shut down. Attached now. Just trying to stagger the push a little bit of Echo Fox. He's able to find one on the Saints, but Temp is getting towards bunker, but he's all alone.
The pinch is coming up mid-map right now. It's going to be Aqua. Aqua does win the gunfight, so now you actually have a chance to make a play. You've got 3 players in position now from Echo Fox. That's another pick that comes in from Temp. He just needs some support. It's actually Replays, though, inside that's going huge. Replays can't finish the final player, but there's another reinforcement here. FaZe able to shut it down, but this has been one of the only productive pushes we've seen from Echo Fox here.
Yeah, great job by Replays to find 2 in that bunker, especially with an STG. It can be tough at times when those players, they're peeking that window, right the front of that bunker, just back and forth, just strafing with those PPSHs. Those are tough shots. So a couple of kills right there, and it's looking like we're going 0-0 into half.
Scoreless half. Now the sides will swap, and I imagine we'll see even more aggression likely out of FaZe when you're pushing towards bunker side. The question will be if, I guess, Echo Fox can slow the game down like FaZe was able to do throughout the first, 3-4 minutes.
FaZe now attacking that bunker. We would probably consider it the more favorable side, but just due to spawns. But we've seen a lot of teams score a lot more. I feel like it's becoming a little bit more common as that bridge side.
When I actually looked at the, this is like
55.
before stage 2, but yeah, it was somewhere around 60-40, 55-45. It was pretty close.
Saints now 13-7, almost finds the triple on the Replays. Temp though able to clean that up, and now Zuma has to back up.
Comes off a spawn. Temp's still weak, and that's an easy kill.
Zuma might have found an opening. I thought he was going to head right down middle, but this might even be better. It's on Temp now, and Temp actually goes middle. So now, if FaZe get a couple of kills here, Zuma's going to pull.
Can they get the kills is the question. There's the first one that comes in. You see Zuma immediately starting to fly towards that flag. He hasn't pulled it yet. Now he's going to get the grab. So Zuma's got the flag in hand. We'll take a look at the defense coming in. This should be perfect. He gets another kill here. That's it. That is going to be a score home unless Saints is able to do something insane. That ends up working out perfectly for FaZe.
He found the timing. Like, Temp spawned, and he thought about going middle. He actually backed up, goes back into bunker. Temp then rotates from bunker to middle. Like, there was just nothing.
Well, was it a lucky timing, or was it more a communication thing for Echo Fox at all?
I mean, you have to know Zuma's still up on the map, that he's... I mean, the thing is that Zuma's not a guy who typically goes for this kind of sneak plays, right? Typically, you can kind of... You know, for example, hey, Sensor's up. I know what Sensor likes to do. Loves to play around that objective. He's going to try and sneak on through. Yeah, but definitely communication. I think sneak plays always come down to comms.
Well, one might cost Echo Fox, but they still have a ton of time here. Attached, though, working on some streaks, and there's more presence from FaZe Clan onto this bunker. The pinch is developing. They're going to end up spawning all the way out Bell, and this will be a touch. They actually opted to wrap back for a second. That was, I believe, Facento that tried to push back. You just got to go.
Yeah, Saints is there, though, but there's that spawn. That spawn's so tough. That timing works out well where Priest is like, all right, I'll defend the flag. I just spawned here. There's just one player left. It is Facento that you were saying, and there we go. 2-0 lead now for FaZe. And you have Attached working on some streaks. He gets taken out.
It feels like every time you and I have casted this recently, there's one guy that really struggles. It's been a bunch of people we saw. We saw Banch struggle, Zero struggling. Vicento's not having a fun game.
The only thing I will say though is this is an AR. I feel like it's a little bit different.
That's true.
Right? Like you go 5-13, 5-14 as an AR and Ardent Force. I feel like you're getting gunned. As well, there's full streaks now for Zuma. But Temp does get on through. But there we go. Priesta backed up right there. See, there's the communication. And yes, he obviously finds a good timing where Temp isn't behind them.
I guarantee that was replays.
Yes.
Calling out that somebody's missing. Could be in our base. And they find it. But you never know. A little blunder there. You let him sneak through. Could be a scored Echo Fox. We just saw it work for FaZe, right?
Seno now the last player up, but it looks like FaZe is just locking him in. You see you have one player all the way out towards Bell. That's Priesta. Replays. They're just kind of forcing bunker spawn, right? Not giving them a chance to push through ruins, making it so difficult for them. 1 minute and 40 seconds left now. Plus, you still have the streaks on Zuma. Echo Fox just have to go. Finally, you get a little bit of life out of Faceno. He's on a 4 spree. But yeah, that's what's tough. You just have a lot of positions like that. Temp gets gunned by Priesta. Replays takes out Aqua. Now it's just on the Saints. The last play here. All 4 dead for Echo Fox.
And that's when things are going well for Priesta. Like, usually you see the AR players making those plays from, like, the deep spawn. He's just gunning everyone with a PPSH from range.
And this is a very similar story to map 1. Everybody positive on the side of FaZe. Now you have replays at even, but the other 3 guys, they're just going off and they're shutting down Echo Fox. We said again, I just felt like FaZe matched up well against Echo Fox.
They do, and I think they're starting to click at the right time again. At the right time.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked to replays after their win on Tuesday, and he goes, "You see that? I was double positive." I know it's rare, but he was serious though. Then he was like, "I've really been putting in a lot of time. It feels good when it pays off." And FaZe have looked good. I know we're just talking this week, but they have a 3-0 in convincing fashion over EG, a 3-0 here over Echo Fox. Like, they're looking strong, and this is an Echo Fox team that was red hot.
The toughest thing for FaZe, if they do make playoffs, will be winners round 1, because they do not win in winners round 1. But looking at stage 1 playoffs, they didn't win there. They made it all the way through losers bracket to win that title, so maybe they don't need it.
Yeah, screw it. Starting losers.
This is like FaZe like the only team that's like, yeah, we'll play Rise round 1. It doesn't matter.
Fine,
Yeah, we got this.
Let them smoke us. We'll get our revenge on Saturday. Final seconds go through. FaZe Clan has done it. They control their destinies right now for top 4. They're clicking at the right time, and that was an impressive 3-0, a 3-5 comeback in the Search and Destroy, a 250-54 victory in Game 1, and a CTF there that, honestly, FaZe didn't allow many moments for Echo Fox to do anything.
There was not. I don't even know how many returns FaZe had, because I don't think that Echo Fox touched a flag. I think right there at the end was the first time.
Yeah, that might have.
I think that was it.
I think it was.
That's what I said. I mean, yeah, Echo Fox can go, have all these reverse sweeps, but you play a team like FaZe on RNet 4 CTF, there's a good chance they're going to smoke you.
Wow. It has been one hell of a week from FaZe.
I mean, listen, for Echo Fox, their job isn't done yet. They still have a game tomorrow, but their big goal, getting the playoffs after a terrible start where they win 5 matches in a row, they've looked great, but FaZe just dominate today.
I think we'll take a look at the schedule and standing and stuff in a moment, but I think Echo Fox's final match, I want to say it's versus Epsilon, I think, because I remember joking on Hot Mic with Vicente. I was like, I hope it comes down, but like Epsilon hasn't won yet, and you have to beat them to get in, and it's like this crazy match. But the Envy loss basically solidifies it, so Echo Fox don't even need to do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, we saw Epsilon today. I mean, it's tough to do, right? When you're 0-12, and just every single day they come in here and give it your all. It is tough. It's mentally draining. So a big W for them, and you have to look at champs. So tomorrow will be a tough match for Echo Fox.
And I think the big thing we're going to be looking at is obviously, EG or FaZe, who's going to be coming in top 4, and then also just the positioning and who they're going to match up with. And we don't know. We still have 2 weeks of Division B, but again, we're going to have our eyes on that 4th spot because you just don't know. And I don't care if Rise is bad on Friday. You don't want to play Rise first. You just don't.
No, and I think it's a little bit different. I think Rise sort of have a different mindset at open events. I feel like playoffs would have to be different. It just has to be.
To be fair, they were the best team in the game at Stage 1 playoffs, and they didn't do well there, right? I can't remember who the losses came to. It's been a long time, but...
I think day 1 was an upset. I think wasn't it like United or something? I don't remember.
I don't remember at all. I just know, I know they fell apart, did not have a good run at Stage 1, so I'm sure they're a team looking to make some noise, and they've obviously now won 3 events this year, but... Back to this one, I think if I'm any team that's going to be in the top 8, like honestly, not the last team I want to see, but FaZe has got to be up there. Like I would not have wanted them to get in the top 4. Like I would not want to deal with this type of team when we know what they can do, especially having won Stage 1. We know what they're capable of. All these championship type players. I feel like it's just an added stress. You wish they weren't in the top 4.
Yeah, but every single day we like to talk about our Astro MVP speculation, and today it's going to be attached from FaZe Clan as they 3-0 Echo Fox. And, I mean, this guy, again, when you look at Anaheim where they got top 6, this guy, ever since they switched to that flex role for him, he has been an absolute monster.
We know how important the flex position is to this title. And yeah, he's been a beast, man. Whenever they need him to, and you got a pretty AR-heavy series, obviously, here with Gibraltar and
how clutch has he been in search? Like, he's been so good in search as well. He finished, like, you know, he was 10-4 at one point.
It's a guy I would not want to be playing come playoff time. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But wouldn't that be wild, though? Like, all the FaZe's inconsistencies, you know, the horrendous open results they've had. I know this got top 6, but, like, for the most part, they were, like, the top 12 kings for a while there. Imagine if they just come in and somehow win Stage 2 playoffs, too.
Win both Stage 1 and Stage 2.
That'd be unreal.
And then just go to champs to the top 12 or something like that, yeah.
Oh, heck, you win both playoffs. Those are 2 big enough paydays for the year, really.
Yeah, it is. Take that, yeah. It's on a great.
Well, let's take a look at the standings, though. It's been a wild week. But now you see FaZe has bopped EG down to 5th. They hold the head-to-head over EG. I believe was what, a 3-1 victory for EG the first time, then a 3-0 from FaZe or something like that. But they hold the head-to-head, and you'll see them in that top 4. Now, could this change depending on what happens tomorrow? Absolutely. But what was FaZe's final match? Is it Indy? No, it's TK. I don't know. We'll take a look at the schedule here shortly, because this is actually this is going to be a really important schedule. Because you'll see, like,
when's the last time EG's won a match? Is it last week? They were 5-2, right, coming into this, so they have a couple of wins. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like every single day
they beat Splice and Epsilon. That's it.
I feel like we just talk about how disappointing they've been.
All right, so let's look at this. Circle Fox do play Epsilon, Red Splice, so it's going to be EG Envy and TK FaZe.
Dude, think if Envy would have won today. Think if Envy would have beat Epsilon today. Those last 2 matches, I mean, they still can decide it all.
EG can still do it. I mean, I guess the good thing for EG in this scenario is Envy's out. Like, you're running at a team that's very disheartened. Whereas if you're FaZe and TK might be like the 2 hottest teams in the league right now. Like, they've both been playing so well.
Yeah, I mean,
that final match, my God.
Hopefully, please have like a game 5. Please, right? Come on, please.
That is going to be an insane one for sure. We'll kick matches off at 2 p.m. tomorrow. You'll know. Our top 4
played.
That's right. 4 for the $500,000 playoff. Have a wonderful evening.